Just a reminder that this and all my other videos are made for doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening. Hello Internet! My name's Kelsey, and welcome back to my closet. I'm finally making a video! It feels like it's been so long, but you know, the holidays. I think everybody goes through that, right? However, it is finally time for me to recap some of my favorite dolls from the year of 2022. Last year I did 10. This year, there were so many ones I wanted to put as honorable mentions that I thought, why don't I just expand the list? And so it is a top 15. The qualifications for being on this list are, it has to be a doll from 2022, meaning it was released new in 2022, and I'm trying to stick to ones that I opened on the channel, so that it's all dolls that we've all shared the experience of together. Also a disclaimer, these are my personal feelings about these dolls. If your favorite doll is not on this list, or if it's ranked lower than you would put it, I mean, that's your opinion. This is my opinion. So at the end, you guys can let me know whether you agree or disagree, but in a polite manner. But you guys are always super, super nice in my comment section, and I really appreciate that. Also, this is my opportunity to say thank you for a wonderful year. It has been amazing. We hit 1,000 subscribers this year, which is still beyond my comprehension. I like doing this. I think this is a nice way to wrap things up and get ready for 2023. I already have some reviews that I know I'm going to be doing in the near future, and I'm hoping to become more consistent again once the holidays are finally beyond us. Anyway, with that ridiculously long intro out of the way, here is one honorable mention that I had to put in. My darling Resilient, my first and only smart doll that I got way back in February, I believe. Technically, Resilient, the design from Smart Doll, is not new for 2022, but this face mold is. So she is technically new, but technically not. And also, she's kind of out of the realm of the normal dolls that I open on this channel, so I felt like it wasn't fair she would just decimate this entire list. But, you know, she is my child and my darling, and I just adore her so much, and just want to show off her Elite Doll World outfit that she's wearing. She looks so pretty. Okay, so let's get into the regular list. Number 15 is the Dream Seekers. Now, these dolls are not really fashion dolls, but I felt like they have enough fashion doll elements to qualify for this list. They have rooted hair and material clothes. I personally really like these because of the calm aesthetic, the sleepy time stuff. This one lights up, which is adorable, and the cloth elements to them, which are not super common in dolls. They're a nice sort of hybrid, if you will, and a unique addition to anyone's collection. Number 14 is Paige from the Naturalistas. Now, you may be thinking, you didn't make a video about her, but I did have a live stream where I opened her on camera, and so I didn't really get a chance to show her off very well, but you have seen her in the background since I opened her and a couple other videos. And I think the Naturalistas is a really nice brand. It's great to have some more POC representation and natural hair. Plus, they are well made. The quality on her outfit is really good. Her body is made of a really smooth matte plastic, and the face mold and screening is really, really good. They're a really solid start for the Naturalistas line, so I'm hoping that it will continue strong into 2023. Number 13 is my unexpected one of this year, Barbie Cutie reveal. I was very confused when I first saw the Fursona outfits that these Barbies have, but the dolls themselves are actually really nice, better quality than color reveal, because they have extra articulation in the elbows and the knees, and they come with nicer clothes and nicer hair. So kind of a surprise hit, even though some people say they're a little bit overpriced. I think you could probably argue the $24.99 price point because of the material that their clothes are made of and the fact that they do still have articulation. They have some really cute face sculpts, especially this one. This is the sloth from the second series, and I was pleasantly surprised when I opened her to find out that she was decent quality. Plus you can use the fuzzy parts as pajamas for your other dolls. So Barbie Cutie reveal is okay. it can stay. It can be our friend. And for number 12, I would like to have a moment of silence for Mermaid High. I will remember you. Thank you for indulging me in that. Yes, number 12, I have Rainia from Mermaid High. Sorry, I have her turned from where she was posed on the shelf. Rainia is the only Mermaid High doll that I got this year, even though I had planned to buy more, but then they got canceled, so I was not able to buy any more. And it's so upsetting that Mermaid High had such a short run and it was cut off for terrible reasons outside of their control. And if you read that Instagram post that one of the designers put out, it also talked about all of the behind the scenes problems as far as design goes that held Mermaid High back from getting out on the shelves in the first place. They were just unfortunately doomed to fail. And it's such a shame because they were the first mermaid themed doll line that wasn't Barbie Dreamtopia. They had really nice quality hair, really cute designs with fun references and elements in them, like Rainia, for instance, who is supposed to be a nerd and she's got all these video game references. They have the material tails where you can switch them to become legs because that was part of the show. It's so unfortunate. And I really do wish that they could have lived, but gone but not forgotten, Mermaid High. Gone but not forgotten. For number 11, I have Barbie Extra 19 here, and also will include Barbie Extra 15, or Raquel, the other one that I reviewed this year. She's just up there. I don't feel like getting her down. But here's Barbie Extra 19, who I opened not that long ago. And Barbie Extra had an amazing comeback this year as far as designs go, because for a while they were just throwing everything at the wall to see what would stick. They are finally doing something right, and I am 100% here for it because I've wanted Barbie Extra to succeed from the beginning. So thank you, Mattel, for pulling back from the garish and clashy and ugly designs that you were doing and coming up with really cool ones like Alien Girl here for number 19, or the Barbie themed one, which was number 14, 15, who looks like Raquel, the sweater one for number 20. I mean, Barbie Extra is hitting it out of the park for me right now, and I hope they're just gonna continue to go up, because right now it was like, woohoo! They're a roller coaster. At number 10, we have Aya Cherry, who, whether intentionally or not, has tons of Sailor Moon references, so obviously she has to be one of my favorites. She is super cute. You guys know that I haven't found a tween that I really dislike, even though I don't get every single one, but she is absolutely the best one from her lineup, at least I think so. I just love all of the hidden elements of moons and stars and planets. Her hair color is super pretty with the black and the super dark blue, and obviously her outfit. I mean, who doesn't love a little Japanese school uniform moment? So cute. Tweens, the tweens are always so cute. But edging out Aya at number 9 by just a little bit is Cat Mischief from the Masquerade Tweens line. And mostly it's because she's cat themed. And I have had a heck of a year of cats. If you don't know, we found a stray pregnant mom at one point out in our backyard, took her in, she had 6 kittens. We were only able to get homes for 3, so now I have 3 kittens running around. I love cats, and now they're an even bigger part of my life than they were before. But beyond the cat theming, she also has a really cool, edgy style with all the spikes and the color scheme that they chose, and the design of her outfit itself. And she's also referencing the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. She's got a lot going on, and it came together really well. She's definitely my favorite out of the Masquerades. And she also came with a few more outfit pieces than normal tweens do, and some extra accessories, so that kind of puts her slightly above Aya, but they're very much close. I mean, it's like this close. But now, of course, we move from tweens to queens with Miss Divine here at number 8. I love her so much. I mean, I love Runway Diva also, especially because she's got that really cool braid. I mean, I got her right here. Ta-da! She whips her hair back and forth. But while she's really cool and ultra glamorous and shiny and purple, there is something about Miss Divine's floral aesthetic that speaks to me a little bit more. And I just love her face too. I love the minty green eyes that she has. I love this hair color and the way they styled it. I get this artsy vibe, like she just walked out of this painting of a field of flowers. I mean, she absolutely is a queen. She's just gorgeous. I love the vines on her shoes even, and these giant weird flowers that she has. She just does so much. Definitely my favorite OMG for the year. Probably one of my top OMGs ever. At this point, she is truly divine. At number 7, you guys knew she had to be somewhere on this list. Pacific Coast Bella, who is not wearing her Pacific Coast outfit right now because I just don't really want her to sit in a swimsuit all the time. She is wearing original Bella's outfit. Come on. She is the superior Bella. I mean, she was like the first one that I ever tried to curl hair on like this, and now I'm like addicted to doing this to my dolls. But anyway, she's just so pretty. You guys know that I struggled to stop myself from buying her because I already had regular Bella from series 2. This really is the superior Bella, and so when I got her, I wound up giving away my other one. She's got a head tilt, first of all, which we didn't have before. She's got a matte face, which works way better, honestly. And she's got the little French tip nails. And I know some people would argue that Costume Ball Bella is now the superior Bella, but I tend to disagree. I think that the more neutral makeup on this one makes her more versatile, and she looks a little less harsh than Costume Ball Bella, which is why she will always be number 1 Bella in my heart until they come out with another one that surpasses her, but I don't think they could possibly do that. The reason she is not higher on this list is just because I did have to make a lot of modifications to make her the way that I wanted, you know, curling her hair and everything, changing her outfit. Pacific Coast just wasn't the best Rainbow High line that's come out this year. There just wasn't a lot to them. I hated the leg gimmick, and her legs still have the plastic stretch marks on the shins, which was very frustrating, but you can't really see them with her tights on. She's still one of my favorite Rainbow High dolls. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. At number 6, we have Holiday Draculaura, the first Monster High doll on this list, and she's a little lower down than some of the other Monster High dolls just because of some of the finishing elements, like the lack of hemming on her cape and the lack of design on the back of her dress. But I do really love the fusion of gothic and holiday elements in her design. I love that they used a G1 face sculpt and that they're really doing both G1 and G3 to satisfy all Monster High collectors. I wish that she had been a little more readily available for everybody. I know a lot of people had a hard time getting their hands on her, so I'm really thankful that I did manage to get her. And hopefully future collector Monster High dolls will not be as difficult to get. But she is super, super cool, but for the price that she was, I wish they had done a little bit more in the finishing touches. And at number 5, representing Shadow High is Nicole Steele, but really all of Shadow High goes in this spot. I could not pick just one. I only pulled one down so that I didn't have to empty the entire shelf and reposition everybody. Nicole definitely was my first favorite out of series 1 of Shadow High. I love the grayscale. It's just so unique and different that they went for a full grayscale line as the first launch of Shadow High, but they've only taken the shadow idea and made it more interesting. They definitely have more cutting edge designs, I feel, than Rainbow High at this point. Not that the Rainbow High designs are inherently bad, but they're being more creative with Shadow High, and that's why I think I've been leaning more towards them over the course of the year as they've come out with more. Just from series 1 to then the Storm Twins, who had that oil slick color scheme that was just so, so cool. And then Neon Shadow, who take the idea of color and brightness and change it into a Shadow High design. They've just created this really interesting concept where color doesn't have to be bright and vibrant. It can be there, but it can still feel dark and edgy. So Shadow High really blew me away. I think it blew a lot of people away. Nicole is definitely one of my favorites, and I'm so excited to see what else they do with them next year. I already have Carla, who is going to be shipped to me sometime in the next couple of weeks, and I know they're just gonna keep going up, up, up. At number 4, after I just said about how Shadow High was kind of edging out Rainbow High, we have Tessa Park from Rainbow Vision, one of the Royal 3. The Rainbow Vision line was, in general, just one of the coolest lines of this year, although the Rainbow Divas were not as exciting as the other 2 bands. They did have some very pretty outfits and they came with a lot of fun accessories, but I never got any of them because they were all just kind of the same doll in 3 different colors. Whereas Royal 3 and Neon Shadow both had very unique designs for each character. And Tessa is definitely my favorite of the 3. I love her lavender color scheme, obviously, but I also love the outfit pieces that she had, the K-pop elements that I don't really understand as a person who doesn't follow K-pop, but it's still fun to see unique and different fashion pieces represented in a doll to kind of introduce me to that style. Like this thing, I love this, the cape skirt thing. I know one of you in the comments told me what it's actually supposed to be called. I absolutely forgot. I probably should have researched that before starting this video, but yes, we're gonna go with cape skirt again. I love this. Her jacket in her first outfit is chef's kiss. Gorgeous, with all the patches on it, all the little fun references to like MGA and Little Tykes and stuff, and she has the pants of destiny here that do not open when she sits down. And I really loved her character in the show too. I thought it was super cute that she like fell in love with that Kingsley boy and they kept in touch afterwards. Even though the Rainbow Vision season, I was expecting some kind of really big finale where like Sunny and Luna would become best friends, or Shadow High and Rainbow High would settle their differences, and instead it was just like, neither of you guys win, it's Royal 3! Spoiler alert. But she was cute in the show. I really liked her character and her little love arc that you got to kind of see in 2 episodes. Coming in at number 3, we have Monster High G3, and of course Draculaura is my favorite out of the ones that I've gotten. But anyway, G3 of Monster High, for me personally, I am just absolutely in love with it. They did what everyone probably didn't think was possible when we heard that there was going to be a reboot of Monster High. I'm sure a lot of people heard the word reboot and ran scared after what happened in the past, and I don't blame them, but they did it. They were able to take the characters, bring them into a new decade. They took a brand that already had a lot of variety in diversity and expanded even more to add in different body types, genders, heights, and it's still recognizable as Monster High, even if it's not as spooky. Now, I'm speaking as somebody who doesn't have nostalgia because I wasn't a collector back in the day, but I personally feel like if we were gonna get a reboot of Monster High, this is so much better than what we could have had. Imagine what it could have been. Just take a moment to imagine what it could have been. Imagine Monster High as it was before it was cancelled, with plastic bodices and elastic skirts, like a Barbie color reveal. Just think about that. That's what you could have had. And instead you got this. Draculaura is just such a cutie. You guys know I'm a big Draculaura stan now. So yes, I'm a G3 defender. Come at me, bro. At number 2, I may be being a little bit biased here because Tessa is objectively the better doll of these 2, but Delilah has to be at number 2. I have been in love with this doll since we saw just one little eye piece when they teased Series 4, and despite the fact that Series 4 had so many manufacturer defects that it was really hard to get a good doll, I had a Target employee go into the back for me, grab a random one, and she was perfect. She's flawless, and I think most of the Delilahs are flawless, which just puts her above all the other Series 4 characters. Plus, she has albinism, which is something that is incredibly rare in doll form, and just look at this face. Look at this face and tell me that she is not one of the best Rainbow High dolls they've ever done. Her little bee earrings and all the other bee things that she has in her outfits. Oh my god. She looked at me and I was like, ah. First Rainbow High doll with glasses. She's just so cute. Plus she came with me to Tennessee and we took all those pictures that you can see on my Instagram. One of the few times that I was actually active on Instagram. I just love her. Best doll of Series 4. One of my favorite Rainbow High dolls ever. Favorite Rainbow High doll to come out this year. How could you not love her? However, for as much as I love Delilah, my #1 doll of the year 2022 has to be Haute Couture Draculaura. Yes, Monster High has risen to the top of my list for this year, and how could it not? She is the first brand new Monster High doll that I ever got, fresh in the box, all mine, not secondhand, and I just love her. She's just gorgeous. Yes, she was expensive, probably more than she needed to be, but I'm still not mad that I paid $75 to get her. I mean, I love how they brought the G1 face mold back, but made this entirely new screening just for this line so that they feel extra unique. There's rooted eyelashes, a rarity for Monster High, the material hat with the embroidery, all the layers of her outfit, and the combination of bats and spider webs, callbacks to her original outfit in the boots and her little tights. She's got all the plated jewelry that adds extra shimmer to her outfit, and of course her little coffin backpack, which I tried to find one for myself at Hot Topic, but I have yet to find one in person. She's just so cool, and Haute Couture as a whole was an amazing way to restart Monster High in a way that would appeal to both new and old collectors. She has a spot outside of the closet on a shelf where I can see her every single day. Sometimes I will just randomly stop and look at her and I'm like, oh, absolutely no regrets. Haute Couture Draculaura is my #1 favorite doll that I got this year. And there you have it, guys. There is my list for 2022. You guys let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and have a happy new year, guys. See you in 2023. Hope it's a better year than this year was. Thank you guys all for being here for this year, for all the milestones that we have hit, getting 1,000 subscribers, getting my first little promotional thing that I can add into my description boxes. Just a shameless plug to remember to look at that. And there's going to be more fun things coming in 2023 from me, so anyway, until next time, bye.